One.
Oh, the Bears just scored.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to another week of Football Fan Talk. I am your humble host, Big G.
And it's your player partner, Raider Mike.
Raider lady in the building. Let's go.
And your boy, the young architect, back at it again.
Yes, we're back at it again. Another week. And last week, Raider Lady 19 took the crown. Went up on us. She had a big week, 11-5. And then second was me and Raider Mike tied at 10-6. And the architect was 9-7. But Raider Mike, boy, against the spread, you was 4-0. Yeah, you was in Vegas. You could have won you some money or played your parlay card, huh?
I know, huh?
Yeah, we were all 2-2, so you kind of swept that. That's a golden ticket there.
Really.
I ain't never did that though.
Yes. And before we get into this week, we're going, as always, take a little look at last week and see our little takeaways. And I'm over here with 3 Raiders fans, so it's about to get a little spicy up in here. We'll start off with the young guy, the architect, the puppy. What you think about your boys, man?
First off, I'm a little old to be called puppy, but no. Last week, man, it was a lot of there were some good games, there were some close games, there were some games where I thought the outcome would be different, but I think all in all, man, few things that I guess I could take away from that. One thing being Broncos, they suck. Like, I'm just be honest. They gave Russell Wilson all that money for him to average 9-10 points a game. Like that's just not gonna cut it. I'm gonna be honest. And they were hyping the Broncos up and everything. Like, nah, man, like that's just not it. The Giants, man, Saquon, like Raider Lady said at the beginning of this season of the show, Saquon was gonna have a year. Saquon is very much making sure that team is on the up and up. Shit. What else, man? What else can I say, man? Detroit getting shut out. That was tough for me to watch. I'm gonna be honest. Saying that they were been putting up points for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm hearing stuff that they're saying Dan Campbell might be on the hot seat. I'm just like that. I mean, hey, I don't really know. Shit. The Jets, I don't know. Zach Wilson and them boys. I mean, granted,
looking pretty good.
They 40 points on a Miami team with two of the best corners and some of the best DBs.
Their defense was intact. Shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So 40
saying?
points, and I'm saying, like, I remember they took what's that boy, Byron Jones from y'all boys, cashed them out. They cashed out Xavier Howard. They got those DBs. They have a solid, front seven, but 40 points? I mean, shit, I get it. You miss your quarterback, but damn. And I guess I can talk about this game, man, as much as I don't want to. Y'all know I'm a Raider fan, and that just hurt. I'm gonna be honest, that shit hurt. I was sitting there watching the game all the way through. It's typical Monday Night Football. I'm excited to see my boys, battle with another rival, in the division. But I mean, shit, man, our defense got to step it up. Like, period, point blank. Outside of, this is the first game where I really saw Chandler Jones kind of awake. He was really active in the backfield. He may not have gotten the sacks, but you could his presence was felt. And that's that's as much as I could ask for at this particular moment, because Max Crosby is doing what Max Crosby doing. The man that had like 2-3 sacks over the past couple of games, averaging at least like a sack and a half, 2 sacks. You know what I mean? But our DBs, you know what I mean? They need to step it up. Shit. Derek kind of looked, he looked good. Josh Jacobs had another career day. But shit, man, we got to figure something out, because losing by 1 point hurts a lot more than losing by 6. I'm gonna be honest, man. That shit hurt. Yeah, man, that's what I took away from that.
Okay. I kind of did a little info, man. I have a feeling we're gonna get a little more in depth into our Raider convo. Yeah, so Raider Lady 19, break it down for me.
All right. We just start my overall observations though. The Bills, like the Bills are for real. Like to me, they are the team who actually are taking it another step further from what they did last season, like in real continuation, of what they started. So
Yeah.
they have picked up where they left off after last season. So to me, they're kind of that's why they're my surprise team, but not surprised because they were obvious, but just how they winning and how they doing it. And again, the Giants. I mean, what can you say? New coach,
Yeah.
new everything. They got a new attitude. Period. Saquon is running. I mean, it's it. So they're young, and they're young. So that's what those are the two teams that stuck out to me last week. And so let me get into this Raider commentary real quick. This is what I want to say about them. I don't know. They pissed me off. They pissed me off because that's a game that's within your grasp. You controlled your own destiny. Some terrible calls, that's usual, but the secondary chose the wrong week to have a worse game, and that was their worst game. That's just what it was. But Derek, to me, I don't know. He is who he is at this point. I wish he played with a sense of calm. To me, he's like a really high strung dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? That to me, sometimes that shows in these big games.
Shit, Washington.
Yeah.
That shows in those big games. But they have all the pieces. I'm like still confident though. I'm not like I'm not in the dumpsters about this squad because they got talent, they got veterans. Only thing you gotta do is just put it together. And once you can stack them together, a couple of wins together, then I still expect them to be in a mix, even at 1-4. They're the best 1-4 team that you've seen. Just you gotta put it together. But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Raider Mike.
Well, I'm gonna get to them last. But the teams that I saw, the games that are good. I mean, yeah, the Giants looking pretty good. They did beat the what are talking about, Green Bay, but that ain't saying much. Green Bay ain't as good as they were last year. I'm sorry to say they're not. The Giants, until they beat the Cowboys or the Eagles, then I'll give them a little more depth, but they are winning. We'll give them that. I will give them that. But the other, Buffalo was Buffalo. They could have put 50 up on Pittsburgh, but they had a little mercy on them. They could have threw 50, 55 on Pittsburgh, but the coach said no. You know what I'm saying? They look impressive. They're ready to kick the Kansas City all up in their ass this week, and I'm sure they're gonna do it. They ain't got no wide receivers in Kansas City to scare nobody. Obviously, they couldn't get none against us. They had the tight end is the one who killed us. It wasn't the wide receivers. I just think that Kansas City's defensive backs are not good, and we torched them. And I think that Buffalo's going to torch them, period. But anyway, the other surprise team, they ain't no surprise team. We've been talking about the Cowboys. We talking about LT Jr. they got over there. They got LT Jr. over there. They might as well call Michael LT Parsons. So I just think he's changing the game. He's a leader for Dallas. Everybody on that defense feeding off of him. And that is very dangerous because once he get going, it seems like the whole defense is going. Dallas create turnovers. They pick you off. They sack you. They stop the run. And their quarterback didn't throw for 100 yards or maybe 100 yards, and they still won the game and dominated the Rams. That was the first time I've seen the Rams actually this year, just besides the Buffalo game. They got Dallas physically beat the brakes off of them. And I'm not trying to I'm just calling it the way I see it. Dallas beat the brakes off of them and made the Super Bowl champions did not look like champions that game. And I got to give Dallas. Just give Dallas their depth. They're going to beat the Eagles Sunday. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. But okay, now when we get to the Raiders, I'm so disappointed in the coaching staff for not just take let's play the percentages. Let's get the extra point. I was so mad about that. I'm highly critical of them for doing that because let's go if we can't win the game now on that 4th and 1, we could have just punted. Let's go to overtime. You know what I'm saying? And we like 7 and Derek Carr's like 7-2 in overtimes. So let's just take our chances, going to overtime. It was the defense let me down the first half. They looked like they looked like they was a good defense. Second half, they looked like a tired defense. That's what I got out of it. The defensive line looked very tired. because they were rushing the quarterback well the first half. Patrick Mahomes wasn't really doing much. Second half, the defense wasn't there. The defensive backs looked confused on the goal line situation. We can't have that. We have to play better on the goal line. Somebody got to guard Kelce. He had 4 catches for 25 yards, but 4 touchdowns. That's not going to get it. Josh McDaniels.
I thought that was a typo. So he really only had 25 yards?
27 yards. No, 27 yards.
Mm-hmm.
That's not much. Okay? And the receivers I bet you their leading receiver didn't have 25 yards. We didn't get beat by the passing game. We got beat by Travis Kelce on the goal in the red zone. And that's got to change, but we still got to stick with the run, like I said, with our boy. And my thing is this: 4th and 1, games on the line. Let's get the first down first. Let's not try to go for the home run. You could have just threw that ball, dump off the Josh Jacobs, get 1 yard, and then let's live the fight for another 3 downs or whatever. We could have gotten field goal range then. But all in all, the Raiders, I mean, there's potential there to be good, but the coaching is going to have to be better. I mean, I know Josh McDaniels is coming here with a new system, but I'm gonna give him some time. I'm gonna be patient because I do see some potential there. It's there. We are, like Raider Lady 19 said, I bet you we are the best 1-4 team you're gonna see out there. We're gonna get better though. So I guarantee we're gonna get better. So I'm not worried about it. So that's all I gotta say on it. Going on a bye week, we need it. We need to regroup and figure out what we're going to do. We're going to run first or pass first. I think we should run first. Run through Josh Jacobs, and I think he'll take us where we need to go. So that's all.
Okay. All righty. Well, I see Tito's at it again already. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm just watching. But my takeaway from last week, man, funny. I didn't even see Tito in the chat, but my first note of takeaway from last week, besides, I got Raider and Cowboy info, whatever, but this trip, that Niners defense is real, man. That D-line will get after you. So whether people like Jimmy G or not, it's the same thing setting up for them. That defense is going to take them into the playoffs. And once you get into playoffs, for defense is the freaking deciding factor. They're gonna be hunting around. They're gonna be sniffing, but we all know, Jimmy. Jimmy gonna throw that ball to the opposite color, and
Jimmy gonna crack.
That'll be the end of them. But then
Jimmy crack corn.
And another thing, I was like, man, Russell Wilson, man,
he's trash.
It seemed like ever since Channing Crowder called him out for being a square, man, his shit is going downhill.
No, but you know what? He injured though. Did you know that?
Man, I knew that, but still, why do you have your own separate shit away from the team though? You know what I mean? Like, why you have your own little personal space where you don't? I don't know. I don't want to speak inaccurately, but I heard something to the effect of like, when the team is eating, he eat by himself or some shit. Let me not say that. It's something to that effect where he'll isolate himself from the team from time to time. And it's a brand new team, man. You got to endure yourself to your new teammates. You can't live off your reputation. And on top of that, them real dudes in the NFL, they still angry from them not giving Marshawn the ball at the 1, man. You know what I'm saying?
They still ask him about that to this day, dog.
You know what I'm saying? So Russell got a little stigma on him, man. I don't know what's going on. He's not playing well. You know what I mean? So I want to watch that in the future. And another thing, Architect said, man, the Jets, man, I'm wondering. Saleh got the defense playing, and if they get some offense, man, Wilson. If Wilson could get that offense moving, man, they might upset a few teams. They're not going to do anything this year as far as playoffs, but they're going to make it hard for some teams to come into New York in December when there's freaking cold weather and have to win some ball games. You know what I'm saying?
Bob Saleh gonna make them boys hit.
Yeah,
and then
they're gonna be winners next year.
Yeah, to Raider Lady's point, Buffalo's Buffalo, man. They are the team where I see them. They took the biggest step. That little loss in KC last year kind of stuck in their craw because they truly believe had they got the ball in overtime that they could win the game. And I think if this Sunday was a playoff game and it was in KC, I may take the Chiefs, maybe. But I think Buffalo's a better overall team. I think Buffalo is going to beat them Sunday. You know what I'm saying? This is a game that one team is like, fuck that. We have to win this game. We want this game. You know what I mean? Whereas KC is like, oh, we're just going to go in there and handle our business. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's not going to work, man. Buffalo's hungry. Last but not least, my boys, man, them Cowboys, man. You know what? I think, me personally, I think Dak could play Sunday.
Hell no.
I think no. Listen to what I'm about to say. I'm saying physically, if he needed to play, he could. But I don't think they want him to. I think they're like, hey, man, this thing is rolling kind of smooth. And it all set up. You know what I'm saying? Because if Cooper Rush loses to the Eagles, it's like, oh, you know, we didn't have Dak. So next time when you come to Jerry World, we'll have Dak up in there. But really, how we have to win our formula, we're running the ball. We ran the ball for 163 yards and passed for freaking 76 yards against the Rams and beat them very soundly.
I thought y'all passed for 102.
Nah, man. I mean, look, I'm looking at this right now.
I'm sure Cooper Rush threw for over 100 yards.
He almost had a
near positive.
Oh, yeah, he had 102 yards.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm near positive. Don't be trying to do this.
I was looking at Zeke's rushing yards.
Yeah,
but,
you ain't saying much.
I'm saying
some questions about Zeke. Man.
That 102, bro, could have very well been under 100. But
what you mean? That's Troy Aikman in his prime right there, dog. Respect.
Troy Aikman ain't never threw no 100-yard game. Troy Aikman is way better than that.
Y'all was running with Emmitt Smith. Y'all said Troy here.
You can't disrespect Troy Aikman like that.
Hell no. Not with all the weapons he had, buddy. Hell no.
He had Emmitt Smith.
Man, he had freaking the playmaker.
Michael Irvin.
Alvin Harper.
Irvin.
That man was the king of 200-yard games.
He ain't never had no 20-yard game. Where you get that from?
Look, getting off track, but he got them rings, boy. He got them rings. But
he never had a 20-yard game.
The formula, what I used to like about Dak when he first started taking took the job from Romo, he did not turn the ball over. That was my whole thing for a quarterback is don't turn the ball over. You'll always be in the game. Now, if you get a guy who makes plays or whatever, that's what takes teams to the next level, makes a quarterback, you know, above average. But if you have a dude that does not turn the ball over, you're always going to be in the games. Cooper Rush doesn't turn the ball over. Dak used to not turn the ball over, but now he takes chances. You know what I'm saying? And he'll throw, you know, hopefully him kicking back and watching Cooper Rush, be like, oh, okay, you know, just don't turn it over. You know, let's run the ball. Let's do what we need to do. But I don't want to go on too long.
I don't know if there's any coming back from being a Black Kirk Cousins.
I like what I'm seeing, man. But we're gonna see how it really goes down. The Eagles, I think they have a dynamic team. They have big play guys. So we'll see how that holds up, man. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, gotta be ready, man. Them boys, that D line is gonna be on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So
have y'all played anybody this year that could escape the pocket like Jalen Hurts?
There's not many that can. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But not even that I can think.
But Parsons can run him down. Parsons is faster.
No, for a fact. That's what I'm saying. That's the main reason why I'm asking, because I haven't.
Yeah.
You know.
And before we start, we'll say Architect and Raider Lady 19. Both of you guys are 1-0 because the Commanders won. Me and the Raider Mike 0-1 going starting it off.
All right, Daniel Snyder gave him that gas tonight. That's why I took him. Daniel Snyder was talking that talk. So
they had to give him the win. He said he was going to expose the NFL.
They had to win. I'm going to put cases on all you niggas.
He was like, all right, take this, damn it.
All right. Let's roll into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's roll into it. All right. First off, we're going to start off with the Bengals -1.5 visiting the Saints. Bengals 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games after allowing more than 10 or after allowing more than 150 yards rushing the previous game. Saints are 4-0 in their last week 6 games against the spread. And the Bengals are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings between these two teams. So, Raider Mike, start us off, man. You know what I mean? Who you like, Bengals or the Saints?
Cincinnati coming off that tough loss, and the Saints was not really 100% healthy. Cincinnati done burned me twice this year. Where are they playing at? In Cincinnati?
No,
Nah,
in New Orleans.
In New Orleans? Well, I'm gonna take Cincinnati on the upset because I think Jamar Chase, coming from playing out there, gonna put a show on clinic on Sunday. I'll take Cincy.
All right. Architect, who you liking this one, man?
I'm taking Joe Burrow and them boys, man. And shout out to my boy Kemon, who's in New Orleans right now. He's a Saints fan. And I'm sure he's going to the game. I'm sorry you're gonna have to witness this.
And Vernon is a Saint fan.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Joe Burrow basically back at home.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Lady, who you liking this one?
I'm going with the Saints in this game. They're going to get that second W in a row. Absolutely. They're going to get a second W in a row. They are 10th in the league in rushing as a squad. Anytime you can run the ball, you give yourself a chance because you can control the clock. You can control the pace of the game. So, and I mean, they're a veteran team too. But they got vets over there too. They're not inexperienced. So I'm rolling with the Saints on this one. So
I like that. You know what? Quiet as kept. The Saints got the number 7 offense in the damn NFL. I don't know how they're doing it, and they're at home. And the Bengals, we were speaking earlier about how Buffalo took that next step. The Bengals to be regressed. They took a step back. And I don't trust them on the road. I love Burrow, but shit, if he ain't got time to throw, then, what good is, his moxie and all that other stuff that he brings to the game. So
he didn't have a lot of time last year either, though.
Hey, man, I'm taking the Saints. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, Saints. You want to talk about him not having time. He was one of the, I want to say
he was the most sacked. I think he was the most sacked quarterback
last year.
Yeah,
he led him to a Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
so him not having time is kind of irrelevant.
Hey, how did that Super Bowl end?
But sacked, right? But he got to the Super Bowl, did he not?
Well, it looked like the Bengals are suffering from what they said the Raiders would. You played a lot of close games. You played games because you had an inconsistent offensive line. You were still able to pull them out. So can you do that? Can you play like that again in advance?
Exactly. And that's the thing. Those are 50-50. Those are 50-50 games. They won the 50% last year. This year they're losing the 50%.
Honestly, right now it looks like both the Super Bowl teams have that hangover.
Yeah.
Whew. Yes.
The Rams are worse than anybody.
Yeah, man. Next up, we got the Jags visiting the Colts, and the Colts are favored by 2.5. And the Jags are 1-6 against the spread in the last 7 road games. But the Jags are 13-2-1 against the spread in the last 16 meetings between these two teams.
They just beat them.
The Jags are also 5-1-1 against the spread in their last 7 meetings in Indy. Interesting. With that being said, I'll go first, and I think I'm going with the history. Just like last week, the history when I was reading it said basically was reading the map towards the Houston Texans winning last week, and I'm thinking like, nah, they can't beat the Jags. You know what I mean? Jags better team, better defense. Sure enough, they won. And this one is saying the Jags will win over the Colts. I wanted to pick the Colts, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take them Jags. All right, Raider Lady 19, who you like in this game?
Oh, man. I got to stick. When it comes to the Jags, I got to stick with my gut. I don't believe in the long-haired surfer boy. So I'm going to go.
That's charming.
I don't. Not sold. So I'm going to stick to it. I tried to take a run at him last week. Disappointed. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go with Matt Ryan. Matty Ice, right? He ain't Matty Ice no more.
He ain't Matty Ice.
All of Matty Dry Ice.
Right. So, but I'm gonna take them just in a close ball game. I'll take them in the points on that one.
Okay. Oh, you got the points too. Okay. All right. Hold on. Who's the The Colts are the favorites. So I'm taking the Jags. I'm taking the points to the Jags on that one too. Okay. Architect. Who do you like?
Man, the Jags disappointed me last week because I don't know. For whatever reason, there's not a lot of points being scored this football season, man, between these teams that I would expect to be putting up points. But for that, I'm gonna still take the Jags. For whatever reason, like even last week, the Colts, Matt Ryan at quarterback, like I said, they just can't score, man. 12 points. I mean, and then I think they got shut out by the Jags, right? There earlier this year, correct? Like, yeah, I'm going with like you said, with history, and then also with the fact that they have Matt Ryan at quarterback.
Okay. Raider Mike.
Well, I can't take Matty shaved ice. So he ain't just ice. That food is dry ice. I'm going with Prince Charming in the points. I got to go with the Charming boy. I think the Prince Charming is going to do his thing. And that defense, and Jonathan Taylor may not be playing either.
Oh, again, huh?
So I can't take them with Matt Ryan trying to take the load.
That's right. Man, what's wrong? What's going on with Jonathan Taylor?
Ankle.
Same thing that happened to Derrick Henry. You give him the ball too much, he gonna give out.
They done burnt him out.
Yeah.
That was quick. All right, next up, you know what I mean? We got
1 minute.
Right. Next up, we got the Ravens visiting the Giants. The Ravens are favored by 5.5, and the Ravens, they're 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games following an against the spread loss. The Giants are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall, and the home team is 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 meetings between these two teams. That would be the Giants. Interesting. So, Architect, what do you like in this game? On the door, Zoe.
Man, I mean, just saying, the Giants have been looking good. You know what I'm saying? They're 4-1 right now. Saquon doing his thing. But even though they're playing in New York, I still trust in Lamar Jackson, man. Like he did what he had to do last week. You know what I mean? That team, I don't know, bro. Something about the Ravens, like it seems like right now they're up and down. And saying that, against the Bengals, it was a close game. They only won by 2. But I think this game, man, I think they're gonna come out. I think they're gonna beat the Giants at home, man.
Okay.
So yeah.
Right, so
also, I wanted to add too. I'm taking the points for the Bengals Saints game since I'm taking the Bengals.
Okay, you got it. All right, Raider lady, who do you like in this one?
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens in this game, and even though I'm not as high on Lamar as a lot of people are, I just not. I think he's being handicapped the way that they run their offense. I think he's being held back from things that he could do and learn to do better as a quarterback. And so if they don't have an extremely dominant team, just to me, this is why they are up and down. This is why they struggle. This is why you can come back on them. Because right now he throws, like I say, he throws 3 routes. 3 routes. That's what he runs. I mean, they throw post routes and 9 routes. That's what he does. So like I said, but that offense is tailored for what he does well. Like I said, he could do more. I wish they would coach him up and make him a complete quarterback, but they don't. So they keep him in shotgun 98% of the time. And so any smart defensive coordinator at some point can catch on to me, and they do. And he's been around long enough. It's enough film on him. So like I said, but I'm taking him in this game nonetheless. I'm taking him in this game nonetheless against the Giants. And I like the Giants, but but I'm gonna go with the veteran team. I'm gonna go, with Lamar and the Ravens on the road, pulling out a big game in New York.
Okay. Raider Mike, before you get pulled away again, who do you like in this game?
Oh no, Gregory, I just couldn't have the dinner burn up. I tried to tell this girl to come in here and take that, but I started smelling it, Gregory. I can't have no blackened chicken. So anyway, back to who I'm going to take. I'm going to take Lamar Action Jackson. And them Baltimore Ravens is steamroll over Giants and treat them that they need to be treated.
Quick question: do you know if Daniel?
And I'll
Jones
take the
thrown over
points on that,
300 yards?
Gregory. I'll take.
Taking the points, huh?
Yeah, quick question. Do you know if Daniel Jones has thrown over 300 yards this season yet?
I think once. I think
Not
once.
this year.
It's pretty much been all Saquon, right?
He ain't threw no 300-yard games this year.
None? I thought he had
Daniel Jones?
one.
Daniel Jones? Yeah, like it's pretty much been all Saquon. I mean, granted,
Simple game.
Man.
Keep it
So
simple.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
I'm really
keep it
trying to
simple.
think like I'm really trying to wrap my head around. The Giants are 4-1, and I just like with their quarterback, I just don't see
Give
it.
them credit.
Man.
Their defense is good.
That's some crazy shit, man.
This is what they say, man. They say you are what your record says you are. I mean, maybe the Giants and the Raiders disprove that for opposite reasons. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's not true. But hold on, brother. Let me get mine in, man. Shoot, since all y'all rocking with them Ravens, man. I'm going against the grain.
Look at them trying to be like me now.
I'm like, look, the Ravens have the number 14th ranked offense, right?
Right.
The Giants have the number 12th ranked defense. The Ravens have the number 28th ranked defense. The Giants have the 23rd ranked offense. They're at home. So, I'm like, hey, man, let's see what they made of. You know what I mean? The Ravens can't stop nobody in the second half. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, it's the damn touchdown party, no matter, how much they're up in the second half. So, shit, maybe the Giants might do a little something, man.
But the Ravens do have a Justin Tucker.
Yeah, that's kick. They got the greatest kicker in the history of
the NFL,
history of football.
And they're still losing. Now, how you calculate that?
They just
best
won.
kicker still losing.
They just
so
won.
I'm taking the Giants.
They just won.
I'm taking the points too. I'm taking them points.
Giants ain't winning. Their quarterback ain't. Sorry.
Let's see. Next up, we're gonna move on. We're moving on to the Jets visiting the Packers. Packers favored by 7 points. The Jets are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games. The Packers are 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games in week 6. The road team, which is the Jets, is 3-0-1 against the spread in the last 4 meetings between these two teams. A lot of information going in the Jets' favor. So, Raider Mike, what do you like in this game, man?
I'm going to go off on the wild end. I'm going to take the Jets, Jets, to upset them Packers and send their ass packing. I'm taking the Jets. Tell you why. Brees Hall is going to get loose. Zach Wilson is getting comfortable. He got receivers. He got better weapons than actually Aaron Rodgers does.
He really does have better receivers than Aaron Rodgers.
Better receivers and better tight. They got a good tight end. I think, and their defense is better. I mean, the Jets was pretty nice. It seemed like the Packers took a step back on defense.
Tito answered our question. He said Daniel Jones' most yards this year is 217.
Thank you, Tito. See,
thank you, Tito.
Thank you.
So that's why I can't.
They keeping it simple. They keeping it simple.
But they ain't gonna be able to be simple against. They ain't gonna be able to do that against Lamar and them.
You know how they say situational hitting and somebody or get a timely hit?
Yeah.
They're playing timely football.
Yeah. Shit,
they just playing they just playing small ball bunting. They doing too much bunting right now.
Too much bunting.
But they getting safe. But they bunting and getting safe though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tip my
Billy ball.
Right.
Hey, look, give them credit though. I mean, I ain't no hater. They winning.
Yeah,
they doing something that we simply just can't seem to do right now. So I'm gonna give them credit, man.
All right. Architect, who you like, Jets or Packers?
A lot, man. I'm taking the Jets too. Shit.
See, young son architect, we right here.
It's
about to say y'all getting 7 points. Y'all want to take them against the spread since y'all taking
hell no. I don't trust the Jets to win by a touchdown.
It's gonna be by a field goal.
Yeah.
No. The Packers got to win by 7, man. You're getting 7 points.
Okay, I guess I'll take your shit, but still,
Yeah,
I'll take that. Shoot,
I'll buy
you take an underdog. You got to take the points if you get an underdog, man.
Yeah,
man.
I'll buy that one, Gregory.
Because it's like Aaron Rodgers plays when he wants to. And it's like, if he wants to play this week, the Packers are probably going to win. Like, but I just like, the Jets just dropped 40. Like, I'm going off of what have you done for me lately. And lately, the Jets have been on fire, even with Joe Flacco. So I'll be all right. I'm taking Jets.
Okay.
I'm buying that piece of grass, Gregory.
Okay, Raider lady, you buying that grass too?
I mean, I've been riding with the Jets. I've been riding with them. I like that energy they got over there with Coach Shalauda, big time little cheerleader over there. But I'm going with the Packers in this game. I'm going to go with the Aaron Rodgers. It's a lot on his shoulders, a lot riding on his legacy this year. I like what he said in his presser about how you speak, because how you speak, it will manifest. So he on his next level.
He on that ayahuasca.
Yeah, he on his next level. So speaking it into existence. So he's trying to get them young puppies to catch up, to get on his level. So I'm gonna take them in this game. I'm gonna take them to rebound this week and get that W against a confident Jets team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I thought I was about to be the only one again. I was about to be like, how quickly we forget.
You're taking the Packers too, eh?
Yeah, man. Come on.
I'm not forgetting Aaron Rodgers.
Hey.
It's just like they both
like
3-2, man. I'm just saying.
Hey, I like the Jets, but you got to learn to win in this league. And when you got a veteran quarterback at home in Lambeau, the Jets, they may be there.
The Jets are second place in their division right now.
Yeah,
Second.
That's good. You know what I mean? The shit. You get them
Gregory,
veteran quarterback at home, man. Shit.
They
somehow they find
edge, Gregory.
Okay.
They just don't have that edge, Greg. They ain't got no receivers.
I have the Packers.
They need to bring me out there.
I have the Packers.
I can go out there and catch the ball. I can go out and catch the ball better than their receivers. Shit.
Tito got a point though. Tito said Aaron Rodgers looking like he's starting to mesh with his receivers.
I know.
I agree.
I ain't gonna say that, man. I'm just gonna let you know.
I agree, but like
let y'all talk my pick into the ground. Me and Raider and Lady 19 over here gonna be suffering. Yeah,
y'all can rock with it, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
A-Rod. I'm gonna go with A-Rod.
If the Jets drop another 30,
that game, Gregory, I'm gonna have a glass of wine next week.
Okay. What'd you say? Say it again.
When the Jets win this game, I'm gonna have me a glass of wine sitting right here.
Oh no! The reason why you said that because you don't drink.
No, I will drink that. Hey, I'll drink to that. Hey, Gregory, I'm gonna drink to that.
Well, you don't worry
buy me
about
some
it.
wine this weekend.
Yeah, it can be. Next up,
tonight, Gregory.
we have the Patriots visiting the Browns. The Browns favored by 3, and they're at home. Now, the Patriots are 0-4-1 against the spread in their last 5 versus the AFC. And the home team, which is the Browns, is 7-3 against the spread in the last 10 meetings with these two teams. And the favorite, which is the Browns again, is 7-2 against the spread in the last 9 meetings. So with that said, I guess I'll go first on this one. I'll keep it short and I'll just take the Browns. Yeah, Zappy got it in last week, but
I think I'm the only one against the Patriots, huh?
You may have been. But it's not gonna go down again. It's not going down on the road against that defense. So I got the Browns. Raider Mike, who you got in this game, man?
Going down, I'm going to stick to them. Cleveland running the football Browns.
Browns, huh? Yeah, they said Chubb, he got the most yards from rushing since Jim Brown through 5 weeks for Cleveland, man. I think Jim Brown had like 9 something and Chubb got 7 something. So, yeah.
Ain't old Jim,
that rock. They're running that rock. You know what I mean? Architect, he got this game.
You're talking about the Browns defense, but you know who didn't practice for the Browns this week at all?
Myles Garrett.
Davion Clowney, Myles Garrett, and Denzel Ward.
That's all.
3 of their best defensive players.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
But I'm still taking the Browns.
Don't worry about that, man.
And look, I think Bill Belichick, you know what I'm saying? He's a little not washed, but his what do you call it? His weaknesses are being protruded a little bit more now.
Are they?
Just a little bit. Because I mean, when you think of the Patriots over the last 20 plus years, even without Tom Brady, and I'm thinking mainly about that year they had Matt Castle and they went like 10-5 or some shit.
They went 11-5.
11
Yeah,
5.
11-5. Yeah, see, that defense isn't what it's been over the past 20 years. You know what I mean? There's significant holes in there outside of what I think. When I think of the Patriots defense right now, I think of Matthew Judon, and that's about it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Outside of that, I can't name a single player. So I think, yeah.
Okay.
Cleveland.
I'll take that. Red Lady 19.
East
You liking this
99. East 99. I'm going with the Browns in this game. Like Brissett is actually having a decent season, like for real.
Yeah.
When he plays at home, he's nearly completing 70% of his passes. It was unfortunate how that game ended with San Diego, because he balled. He actually balled. He game managed. I mean, he was making all the throws. He was hitting Amari Cooper. I mean, getting out of the pocket. His ability. I mean, some of the plays he made, escaping pressure. Yeah. What New England did last week was an anomaly. You won't see it again. You won't see that again. You won't see. They're not going to be shutting out the Browns. Nick Chubb, Hunt, Kareem Hunt. They're going to win this game. They're going to win it actually convincingly. I think they're still pissed convincingly. So I'm taking the points. I'm taking the Browns and give me those points over there too. They're pissed how they lost that game last week, and I think they're going to take it out on New England.
Okay, I like that.
At home.
Yeah. So next up, we got the Buccaneers -8 visiting the Steelers. Man, Buccaneers, believe it or not, they're 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games on grass. Take that for what it's worth. And they're 1-6 their last 7 games in week 6. And the Bucs are 1-5 in their last 6 meetings against the spread against the Steelers. All of those facts are kind of crazy going into this one. But Raider Mike, we liking this game, man.
I don't give a damn what them stats say. I'm going to tell you what, they're going to get kicked in there. You know what? I got to take Tampa Bay, and I'll take the points on that. I'll take the points.
Okay. So that's your 4. So you don't have to take no more against the points. You got that covered. Raider Lady 19, who you like in this game?
Oh, Tom Terrific. Tom Terrific is going to have a ball game back there in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is just not good this year. I mean, they are in rebuild. I don't know if they in denial, but they are in rebuild. This is, you got Kenny Pickett out there now, and you're in rebuild mode.
Put him in. They didn't.
And so
Kenny Pickett don't look much better than Trubisky.
Exactly. So by him starting and going with him, that is the key. That's the signal we are in rebuild mode. And so they don't have the defense to be able to keep up with Tom. Tom, he's gonna have a solid game. I mean, this is better than them. Period. I mean, just all around better team. And all 3 phases of the game, they're better. And I still say Mike Tomlin is on the hot seat, whether he knows it or not.
Ooh, Architect. How you gonna follow that one up?
I'm kind of piggybacking off of Raider Lady, and I said at the beginning of this year, I think this is going to be Mike Tomlin's first losing season as a head coach. This is before they got Kenny Pickett, because I was like, they don't have, even no matter who they bring in at quarterback, because I knew they weren't going to get Deshaun Watson. No matter who they brought in at quarterback, it wasn't going to replicate whatever Big Ben had with that team, whether there were teammates that hated him, but the teammates that hated him also respected him outside of Antonio Brown. Like, they don't have that leader. TJ Watt, he's not JJ where he can like rally a team and stuff like that. As far as
he ain't playing shit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Even if I'm comparing him to his brother JJ, even when JJ wasn't playing, he was still very much a leader on that team. But I'm just saying, like, as that in the Steelers locker room, I don't see anybody who's came out and been like a leader of that team. You know, they're very young outside of, I think, Cam Hayward. And I don't even really see him like, yeah, he's like a leader, but he's not really like one of those guys that I feel like teammates really rally behind. You know what I mean? Yeah, I kind of agree with Raider Lady. I think Mike Tomlin, unbeknownst to himself, that he might be on the hot seat. And this is only purely because this is going to be his first losing season of his career. But yeah, I'm taking the Bucks. And I mean, I feel bad for Mike Tomlin because I love my black coaches, and he's been a staple since I've started watching football. You know what I mean? But shit,
yeah,
when you don't have a quarterback, man, it's hard for you to win.
Yeah, you know what? Not to cut you off, but I'm gonna take the Bucks too. But I disagree as far as Tomlin being on the hot seat because I think he is the one black coach that has some earned income credit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the standard. You know how he always says the standard is the standard? Mm-hmm. He's the standard for black coaches. And with all the flack the NFL is taking right now and the Rooney Rule freaking being named after the Steelers owner, you know, there's no way in hell one black coach who's coached as long as him with no losing seasons, he gets his first losing season, then you're like, they're not doing that shit to him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with you.
I've seen them do it to less.
No, because Pittsburgh
fan base been ready to get rid of him.
Pittsburgh don't like change. Pittsburgh Steelers organization does not like change.
They don't like change. And then also, I mean, the fan base, I agree with you, but you know, their fan base is, you know, full of them others. You know what I'm saying? They want to face like them. You know what I mean? So I feel like this year we'll put them on notice, but it's a rebuilding year. It's not like you got Big Ben and freaking a great offensive line and that vaunted Steelers defense with Dick.
He kind of lucked up coming into when he first started coaching.
Yeah, you about to see the real deal. Like,
I
mean, they're gonna see what he made of these next.
Yeah, like this year is like he got a pass. Now next year,
I can see that.
If this should continue, then I believe he'll be on a hot seat. You know what I mean? But this year, I think he's gonna have to take some licks, man, and we're gonna see where it ends up. You know
quick question. Do you think if the Steelers have a top, let's just say top 3 pick, do you think they get Bryce Young or CJ Stroud? After they just got Kenny Pickett? Because remember, the Cardinals, they took Josh Rosen, then the next year they took Kyler Murray.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I would. I mean, it depends on how Pickett does. If Pickett shows them something down the stretch, then hey, you might be like, hey, we could win with this guy. But and plus Pickett's a freaking native son. Like, you know, he went to Pitt.
He's a Pittsburgh, like born and bred.
So if he plays well, they will keep him. But I think if they go freaking 0 for the rest of the season, it's like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, just how do you not pick up one of those 2 quarterbacks, man?
Yes. Speaking of moving on, we got to keep it pushing, man. You know what I mean? Next up, we got the Vikings, -3, visiting the Dolphins. Now, Vikings are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The Dolphins are 0-5-1 in their last 6 October games. And then who have we got here? The Dolphins are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 home games versus a team with a winning record. But the Dolphins are playing with a third-string quarterback. So, Raider Lady, who do you like in this one?
Oh man, taking Kirk Cousins in the Vikings. Who's starting? Who's starting?
What's his name? It's not Kyle Uletta, is it? I forgot. It's Skylar Thompson. That's his name.
Skylar Thompson.
Skylar Thompson.
State.
In Kansas State. Yeah, I remember.
I think this team.
That's a hell of a name,
right? Miami, gonna get a little bit of a wake up call. I mean, they're getting brought back down to reality. Unfortunately, got off to a hot start. I think they're gonna get smacked at home. I think it's gonna be a rough game, and I don't know why. I had a sense that they're gonna get smacked down by the Vikings. Captain Kirk, gonna go in there and play and play a solid game. Dalvin Cook gonna be running, and Jefferson, gonna do his thing. I think they're gonna get some turnovers, and that's gonna be the reason why they actually open this game up. I think that the youngster's gonna turn it over. At least you're gonna turn it over at least twice. So I'm taking the Vikes. Give me them points on them Vikes too. Give me them points.
Give me them points.
Give me them points.
Hey man, I'm following exactly what you said, and I'm taking them points too. I'm keeping mine short and sweet. Red and Mike, who you like?
Damn, third string quarterback. I got to go with the Kirk. We'll see the right Kirk Cousins to show up this week. I'll take the Vikings only because it's a third string quarterback playing.
Yeah, gotta go with them, man. Well, Architect, don't even tell me you about to do it, man.
Look, I'm gonna give you a quick little. You feel me? I really don't like Kirk Cousins in this, and I'm gonna be honest. It's still hard for me to pick the Vikings. I'm picking the Vikings, but I still feel like Kirk Cousins can lose them this game.
Damn.
I'm gonna be honest. The Dolphins just had 40 dropped on their head by Zach Wilson, but Kirk Cousins could fuck around. He could drop 40, but for whatever reason they could be down by a damn touchdown and throw a pick six. I just see it happen.
So he can drop 40 or he can throw 4 interceptions.
You know what I mean? So hopefully I pick right this week. Hopefully I pick right this week. I'm going with Kirk Cousins and them boys because I really don't want to.
Go with Kirk. Old Captain Kirk. All right, next up, we got the Cardinals -3 visiting Geno and the Seahawks. Now, the Cardinals are 0-4 in the last 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games versus the NFC West. And the Cardinals are also 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 meetings in Seattle. A little conflicting info. All right, Raider Mike, who you liking this game, brother?
I'm gonna have to take Babyface Finster. Them Cardinals.
Oh, Babyface.
Geno looking like West Virginia, Geno.
Yeah, man. I can't argue there. Geno, let's see. I had a little info on that. There's this nice little facto that I had put down here. Yeah, Geno Smith has the highest passer rating in the damn NFL, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's not bad. He just, when we think of Geno Smith, it's kind of like, shit.
But on the opposite side, Kyler Murray has the lowest passer rating of his career. Interesting, man.
Got Hopkins back yet?
That's because they're making him watch film now.
Damn. All right. So who do you like? You over there talking to who you like?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I've been rocking with Geno all year. I'm gonna stick rocking with Geno. What you mean?
Oh, you going with Geno?
Look, you should have seen how many Eagles fans were out here last week. And I was walking around. I was out getting food. I was like, "Fly, Eagles, fly!" And all the Cardinals fans come out of nowhere. It was like, "You're gonna see tomorrow." And I was like, "Yep." And it was pretty quiet. And I was walking through my apartment complex with my chest puffed out.
Damn. Yeah, watch it out there. You're in foreign territory out there. Raider Lady, who you liking this one?
I'm taking Geno in this game. It's a matchup of the quarterbacks. I'm going to go with the guy who's been in the league for almost 10 years, and I'm going to go with the guy who has over 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns. That would be Geno Smith. So, and their running game is better, better. by far better.
They have a more balanced attack.
Right. By far better running game, and so yeah. The little midget man, he's under a lot of pressure. He's under a lot of pressure for a lot of midget man. He's like a little midget out there, but he can play. I mean, I respect his ability to play quarterback, but it's a lot of pressure on this guy. And so you never know how people are going to react to pressure, the pressure of the expectation. Some people rise up, some people kind of shy from it right now. This team is not that great. It's just not. They're not. Beside Buddha, whatever this guy. What is it?
Buddha Baker.
I mean, like outside of that, who they have?
And it's crazy. The highlight of his career is him getting chased down by DK.
Right.
Damn. Oh, Buddha.
So they don't have any playmakers on defense, and so for that reason, I'm gonna go with the veteran in this one, and I'm gonna take the Seahawks.
Man, that's interesting. Now, me,
You really taking
I'm
the
going.
Cardinals, man?
I'm going with the numbers. I mean, the Cardinals are 6-1 in their last 7 meetings in Seattle against the spread, and they're favored. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going with Vegas on this one. And not only that, Seahawks have the last ranked defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, could you imagine Cardinals? I mean, they're so inconsistent, but if you're going up against the last ranked defense, man, you know, that little dude gonna have a shot at putting some points on the board.
He might. We'll see.
And Geno, he's going up against the Cards defense is ranked 18. So, you know, Geno, he'll toss you a ball too here and there. You know what I'm saying?
So real too now.
I'm going with the pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Geno is who we thought he was. You know what I'm saying? I think Kyler.
Is who he thought we was. What do you mean? Like, he's not great.
He learned his lesson. He learned his lesson, man. He stopped playing PlayStation and he started studying.
No, he didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
He
I was just playing Call of Duty with him the other day.
Right.
I was just playing.
He stopped playing, man. He stopped playing. So next up,
cover of Sports Illustrated with a bunch of gamers.
We got the Panthers visiting the world champions, the Rams. The Rams are favored minus 10.5. And let's see here.
So
guess what? The Panthers are 0-5 in their last 5 road games against the spread. But the Rams are 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games in October. The favorite in this series is 3-0-1 against the spread, and the home team is 7-3-1 in their last 11 meetings. All right, Raider Lady. Who do you like? Rams or Baker Mayfield and Panthers?
I thought Baker wasn't playing.
Look, Baker ready to pack it up. Not ready to pack it up. We like, man, did I make a mistake? But I mean, no, you are who we thought you were, though, and that's what it's showing in his play. Seriously, I mean, Matt Rule's gone. That team is abysmal. That team is abysmal. But they playing another team who is
terrible.
They look bad. They look like a 1-4 team. The way Matt Stafford is playing. But I've seen this before from Matt Stafford. That's why when he won the Super Bowl, I'm like, I've seen him play though, and I've seen him play a lot. And he will give you action. He will make a lot of turnovers, and that's what you got right now. It is turnover central when it comes to Matt Stafford right now. He's immobile, always has been. I liked him at Georgia. You know, I mean, he has a great arm, but to me, it's between his head too. It's between, you know, the way he played him. To me, him and our boy Carr are very, very similar. They are very similar. They get hot, they can get hot. But when they want to stink it up, they can fucking stink it up. And they stink it up because of, for one, their inability to move within the pocket. So they're always the sitting target. And they they want to throw the ball. So you're going to get opportunity to smack it out their hands. He has a ton of turnovers himself. And you know, he'll just he'll make those that make you go, what the? Like your Matt Stafford, what the fuck? What is that? But
that's original recipe Stafford, huh?
Absolutely. But in this game, I'm gonna give, you know, they're gonna bounce back and get to 500, but they're not hitting this year.
Man, look, you're in the chat now. Tito is saying Baker's out. Then Architect was saying, Sam Darnold playing, and Tito said it's gonna be PJ Walker.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Wow. He got passed over. Sam, is he healthy?
Is he hurt too?
Damn.
I'm hurt, right?
Healthy. I don't think he's healthy.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Mike, who you liking this one, man?
Well, it sure ain't Carolina. I'm gonna take the Rams this week. I think they bounced back after that game. They gotta come out and destroy them because they just got destroyed.
Yeah, I know. Architect.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really even paying attention to this game. I'm more so interested in the list that came out for the top 6 landing spots for Christian McCaffrey. And number one and number 2. And I guess I'll go with the number 2 team on his list. This is the LA Rams. So I guess I'll take the Rams. Yeah, man. shit, the Panthers suck. Like,
Yeah.
like there's no other way to run. With Baker, they suck. Without Baker, they suck. Like with Sam Darnold last year, they suck. They had a good defense. I'll give them that. They still suck. Like the Panthers are just a terrible organization at this point.
I know. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. You know what I mean? It's the return of the Rams. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
For one game. For one game.
Yeah, I mean,
after that, we'll revisit after that.
Next
up,
boy.
we got a big one. We got a big one. We got the Bills -1.5 visiting their Chiefs. Now, the Bills are 2-6 against the spread in the last 8 meetings with the Chiefs. The road team, which is the Bills, is 9-4 against the spread in the last 13 between these two teams. All right. I guess I have to start it first in a minute. I'll keep it very short, very sweet. I'm going to rock with the Bills. I think they're ready. Like I said, I think one team is motivated. This is the Bills pre-Super Bowl game. They want to see how they stack up against the Chiefs. So I think they'll come in extra motivated and win the game. Architect, who you like?
I think the addition of Von Miller is doing exactly for what the Bills, what the addition of Von Miller did for the Rams last year. That leadership, that pedigree, it sparked something in them. But I'm gonna go one about. I think this, in a way, this kind of is this is the Bills' Super Bowl prep, if you will. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you feel like if they had gotten the ball in overtime, they beat the Chiefs. I think this is where they show and prove, like, all right, we're gonna stuff this down their throat and not only show you, but show the world that we're ready to take that next step and go to the Super Bowl. I'm taking the Bills.
Okay. You got the damn Bills too, huh? Buffalo Bills, ready, Mike. You
like my boy Sugar Free say, if you stay ready. I think them Bills, they gotta be ready. I take the Buffalo Bills when they come in here, smash on them Chiefs. That's what
I don't know if it'll be a smash because
your friendly neighborhood partner Sugar Free.
Pat Mahomes can do some things now.
He can, but Josh Allen gonna do him one better.
Pat Mahomes don't have a Stephon Diggs though, but he does have a Travis Kelce.
That's it. They can neutralize him though. Watch Buffalo neutralize him though.
Okay. Ready, lady. Who you liking this one?
I'm taking the Bills. It's not even. It's just straight up. It's Bills all day. I think this is a game like you said, they want to show that they here and that they ready. They have arrived. I mean, because Kansas City, even though they're 4-1, they're 4-1 because they have a good nucleus, and that nucleus is the head coach, the quarterback, and that's the nucleus.
And Kelce.
Yeah. They have a tight nucleus, so they're always going to be able to win football games. They just are. But this team in Buffalo they're better than them this year. Yeah. This year they are. Last year, I can say Kansas City might have been a better team. This year, it is Buffalo. Kansas City, you can go up and down the field on them. You can go up and down. Mm-hmm. Even last year, they showed in that last game how much they put up, 41. Yeah, so you can go up and down, and I don't think this year that they'll be able to keep up with them. So if it goes that back and forth and it's that shootout, I don't think they can keep up with them. I don't think they're gonna be able to match them play for play to be able to pull this game out. So because we know they should have lost last on this past Monday.
We ain't got to talk about it.
Right? I don't think anybody is stressing KC. That's what I'm saying. And you know what I'm saying? In the past, they can come to town. They like, we about to kick y'all ass. I don't think people feel that from them. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I have that feeling. That's how people take them.
They are Mike Tyson after he got knocked out by Buster Douglas. And that
got a little kink in your armor, right?
They Deontay Wilder after he lost to Tyson Fury.
Yep, and you know what? I'm taking the points with the Bills on mine. So I'm taking them 1.5.
1.5? Oh, I'll take that too. Yeah, I'll take that too.
Let's see. You need one more. And 1, 2, 3. Redder lady, you need one more against the spread. And you can always go back if you pick one and you look at it and you think you want to take it. You can do that too.
Did I take the Vikings?
Let's see, Architect. You did not. You want
I'll
them
take
against
the
the
Vikings.
spread?
Yeah, I'll take the Vikings.
Okay.
They're playing
So you have
Miami. Yeah, I'll take the Come on, Kurt.
right.
Don't let me down, motherfucker.
Let's see. Next, you guys got a buy this week, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we
we
do.
gotta
Yeah, we
worry
do.
about it.
Yeah, we
Okay.
chilling. You know, we need to figure out some
Okay.
things.
Lick them
Okay,
wounds, man.
okay.
They got to go do some ayahuasca. You know what I mean?
Well, this next game, let's see. We'll do the Monday night game first, because then we'll do the Niners, then the Cowboys. Monday night, got the Broncos visiting the Chargers. Chargers are at home and favored by 4.5. The Broncos are 0-5 in their last 5 against the spread on the road. Broncos are 1-7 in their last 8 against the AFC. The home team in this series, which is the Chargers, is 5-0 against the spread in the last 5 games. Brother Mike, who you like in this game, brother?
Well, unfortunately, you gotta pick one. Either both of them are enemies. So, but I gotta take the LA Superchargers. That's who I'm gonna
Not
take.
the Superchargers.
The Chargers, huh?
I gotta give it to them. They gonna give Denver a beating.
Yeah, I think they're gonna beat them down, man. Architect, who you like?
I'm taking the Chargers too, man. Until Russell Wilson gets it together or proves anything, until Russell Wilson proves that he can score 2 touchdowns in one game, I'm taking the Chargers, man. Like, no.
Okay. Chargers, Raider lady.
Oh yeah, I'm taking that powder puff girls Chargers team over there.
Man,
Denver wasn't good. I didn't know why they got hyped. I mean, I truly didn't.
All because they got
But if you looked at their roster and you looked at that O line, I'm like, they're not good.
No.
And so, and you're seeing it. It's showing itself. So as much as they want to throw it on Russ, I'm like, that team is not that talented overall.
Yeah.
That ain't just Russ.
That
Okay.
line.
The running backs give it up like they, cough it up like they got, COVID. They just coughing it up.
Yeah, what's his name? That's Melvin Cough It Up Gordon.
Yeah, I mean, they cough it up.
Oh, I know. He
right. You know what I mean?
He worse than Wendell Tyler.
Right, and I'm like, and it's good, but Randy Gregory is out. He's out for here, and
Bradley Chubb is always banged up, so I wouldn't be surprised if he ain't hurt right now.
So I mean, Surtain is a great player, but overall, he's a great youngster. But that team is overall talent wise is not there. It really isn't. I'm surprised they got 2 wins.
And then you look at the defense too. Like, I mean, shit.
I'm surprised they got 2 wins. You can run right down their throat.
Right down.
They have no resistance up the middle. None whatsoever. They thought they did. I don't know. I just didn't get it. I didn't get the hype.
I'm taking the Chargers myself because and if I had another one to do against the spread, I would take them.
Yeah, I'll take the points in that one.
You said that's the Monday night game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Monday we got to pick the score.
So
I forgot to tell y'all.
My score for that one, I'll go Chargers. Chargers 35. Broncos. Shit, they can't score 11. They can't score. They can't score touchdowns, man. They can't, man. I can't give the Broncos more than 14. Yeah. I can't. Yeah.
Okay. Raider lady, what's your score?
I'm going to say 27-17 Chargers.
You giving them 17 points? You think Russell?
Yeah, I'll give them 17.
What? They ain't scored more than 12 this year.
They at home. I'm gonna give them 17. They at home.
No, it's in LA.
It's in LA.
Oh.
You sure you want to give him that?
Don't give him 17.
I'm gonna stick to it. I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna give him 17 on the road. Then.
Random Mike, what's the score?
This year was 23.
You're gonna be like that Gucci Man song when he said, "How many cars you got, big dog?" Oh, 17.
17.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna have to go with Chargers because they said they owe me money. He don't owe no money anymore. They didn't beat all the money out of his ass. So I'll take the Chargers, 31-14.
God dang, boy.
Bro, the Broncos suck.
No, I was about to say 31-13. Now
Okay.
I gotta rethink. I gotta rethink it. Now I'm gonna
You
say
can't give the Broncos too many points, man.
I'm gonna say 28-10. You know what I'm saying? I go 28.
10 points.
Damn. So wait, can I switch 11? Because like I don't know how you're gonna get it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know.
Yeah.
He was like,
They get a
go,
2-point
go.
conversion in the field goal. A touchdown with a 2-point conversion in the field goal.
Yeah, but how common is that? You know what I'm saying?
I give him 13. Give him
13.
35, 13. Yeah, 35.
35, 38, 35, 35, 35.
Ain't no way, man.
All right, next up, we're gonna get down to
the
49ers -5.5 visiting the Falcons. 49ers are 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 versus the NFC. The Falcons are 5-0 against the spread this year. You know what I'm saying? So
They're
that's
overachieving. That's what that means.
And the Falcons are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 against the NFC. Shit, you know. But the spread is 5.5. You know, they can still lose, but cover the spread. So, you know, this game, I'm gonna keep it very short, very sweet. I'll take the 49ers. Let's see. Architect, who you like in this game?
Man, I'm taking the Niners too, man. I'm gonna watch Debo do the dirty bird in the end zone for the one time.
He gonna do dirty bird, he gonna do the gritty. The gritty.
He too buff to do the gritty. He better chill out.
Shoot. So right, Mike, who you liking this one, man?
Well, we're gonna have to go with them the old Niner gang, I guess. So, I'm gonna go with the Niners. The Niners gonna thoroughly thrash. They're gonna thrash that ass.
Thoroughly.
They're gonna thoroughly thrash that ass. Even with Jimmy.
Thoroughly thrash.
Even with Jimmy dump off Garoppolo, I'll still gotta give it to him.
Jimmy jump
boy. We gotta put Tito on the motherfucking staff. Look, he put the Broncos defense ranks 3rd in total defense, tied for 4th in scoring defense through 5 games. Denver Bosa leagues best red zone defense, ranks 4th in sack rate.
Ain't play nobody.
And if I say it ain't gonna matter, Tito, they still about to get their ass whooped because they can't score.
Outside, look at the teams that they played this year. Outside of the Raiders, they haven't played an offensive juggernaut. And San Francisco ain't that either.
And we still dropped 32 on their head.
Right.
Yeah, man. That's
stats can lie sometimes.
Yes, definitely. Depending on the competition, yes, definitely. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, next up, we come to the payoff. The big payback. The big payoff. We have the Cowboys visiting the Eagles.
Wait, I didn't get my Niners Falcons pick.
Oh, you didn't? My bad.
No, sir.
He's so excited because the Ravens got a bye this week. That's crazy.
Sorry.
Let me get my score in.
You're like, hold on, brother.
Right?
Okay.
My first upset of the week. My first upset of the week. I am taking the home team in the Atlanta Falcons. You're about to see a whole bunch of nice RPOs from old Mariota. And I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them to win it. They should have beat Tampa Bay. They're upset. San Francisco, I'm not sold on that offense.
But
I'm just not. I give it to Shanahan. He knows how to scheme. He knows how to he knows his quarterback's limitation for the most part. So he does a lot of quick hitters, a lot of motion, a lot of confusion. But I think they can get got. And this team is not better than them. I think they're going to play at home and they're going to play up for the San Francisco 49ers and beat them.
Oh, shit.
That's my upset of the week.
Tito said they playing at Levi's. No, they're not.
I thought they playing in the dome.
They're playing in Atlanta because
they at home.
Yeah, I even heard the Atlanta's at home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta's at
home.
Yeah,
because I heard on the radio they said the Niners are staying in the East Coast. They didn't come home.
Yeah, they in the East Coast. They never left.
Yeah. But I don't know who WAF1 is in the chat. He says, to your point, Raider Lady, on the last game, he was saying that the Broncos haven't played anybody that can score besides the Raiders. So
there you have it.
There you have it.
There you have it.
Now we come to the payoff. You know what I mean? We got the game of the week. We got the Cowboys visiting the Eagles. The Eagles favorite -5.5. The Cowboys are 10-1 against the spread in their last 11 road games, but the home team is 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings between these two teams. And the Cowboys are 7-2 against the spread in the last 9 meetings between these two. The Cowboys are also 10-3 against the spread in their last 10 meetings in Philadelphia. And you got the Cowboys offense ranked number 27. The defense is ranked number 7. The Eagles offense is ranked number 2, and their defense is ranked number 4. Man, gonna be tight. Red and Mike, who you liking this game, brother?
Oh, you're gonna throw me on there first, huh, to get into that.
Yeah, man.
Put the glass on this one. We're gonna have to do. We're gonna do it like this. Jalen Hurts. I mean, he's been playing phenomenal this year. I mean, he's been playing great, but he has not had the caliber of defense and LT Jr. chasing after him, who can't catch him. I mean, Dallas was going to run the ball. They're not going to turn it over. And I just feel that the first turnover is going to be by the Eagles. And I think he may throw a pick 6 to old, what's his name?
Trayvon.
Trayvon going to get him.
Trayvon
going to get a pick 6, and Parsons going to have about 3 sacks, 2 to 3 sacks. He's going to be. I'll say 2. I'll say he's going to have 2. DeMarcus Lawrence going to have 1. I got to go with the Cowboys on this because I just think Philly is good, but it's time for the better team
for the best
to go ahead and show them what time it is. And like you said, like what's the name said on what was that South Central? They're gonna say, well, Pennell showed me what was up. Say, well, Michael Parsons showed me what was up. I got the Cowboys, man.
Okay. Architect, we got.
Man, Pops, I just want you to know I love you dearly.
Ah, boy.
But I think the deciding factor is going to come down to, quarterback play. Granted, y'all have Micah Parsons. And I do like what DeMarcus Lawrence said. He said, yeah, Jalen Hurts looked good, but he hasn't played the Cowboys yet, which is very true. Very, very true. But they're playing. The only reason why I'm giving Philly the edge is because they're playing in Philly. And I'm going to just be honest. Philly has a better, well-rounded offense. And what you said about Zeke this year, this is going to be Zeke's year. He's going to look like how he was. He ain't done shit. It's been Tony Pollard.
Hey, it's two-headed monster, man. You know what I'm saying?
If that softens the blow for you, it's okay. But all I'm saying is I think the Eagles are going to take this one at home.
Okay. This is, can't be mad at that. It ain't like you picking down, the Steelers over the Cowboys. You picking that's a 50-50 game, brother.
Now, like I said, I love you dearly now. But like I said, I got to rock with it. Jalen Hurts season, I've been rocking with it all. Ain't let me down yet.
Hey, Raider lady, who you liking this one?
It is a coin toss in this game, but I'm going to take in this game. They're going to remain undefeated. Philadelphia is going to win this game. Their defense can play too now. That defense over there can play.
Only thing they don't have LT Jr. though.
Right. That they don't. But I'm telling you, and because of that, you're gonna see Jalen Hurts out of the pocket way more. I'm telling you, expect some big because he know they coming. He know Michael Parsons is coming. He gonna be on his horse. And I'm telling you, Dallas is not used to playing those type of quarterbacks. They not.
Yeah, but Michael Parsons will be the saddle on his back.
Okay. And so, and because of that, he's gonna be running out of that pocket. And because of that, AJ Brown expect some over the top throws out of the pocket because he's gonna be playing out of the pocket majority of this game because he has to. He has to because of the pressure and that they can bring. But because of that, I think he has another element that's going to make this game a little bit more dangerous for Dallas's defense. So,
okay. So, who's our defensive coordinator?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Dan Quinn.
A
Dan
little
Quinn.
overrated.
Isn't that the
Legion
same
of
dude that gave up?
Boom.
Isn't that the one he gave up that
Boom.
23-point lead?
Dan Quinn. Is he used to playing against running quarter? Is he used to playing against running quarterbacks? I believe he may be. He got a little experience with that. So I have no
Didn't he
fear.
lose to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl?
Hey man, that wasn't him. That
wasn't him. That was
man.
Mike Shanahan who lost.
Hey, if he's
that
a
was a
defensive
Niners
coach,
coach.
he shouldn't allowed them points. That's all I'm saying.
Look at here, man. Let me tell you like this. This is a game where we're gonna find out who's who. You know what I'm saying? Like Cooper Rush, is he a paperweight champ or is he the real deal? Everybody want to anoint him over Dak. Let's see how you do. You're going against a real defense. You know, you haven't been turning the ball over. Are you gonna turn it over? You know what I'm saying? Because the pressure's gonna come. We're gonna see this is a real game. You know what I mean? And the thing that gives me confidence that he could go, but you know, Philadelphia's a different monster. Going into the Philly and playing is not like going anywhere else in the NFL. It's like coming to Oakland and playing the Raiders, you know, in their prime.
It's worse.
So it's the same type of environment. So
you got to get them
we're gonna find out. But my thing is, we've been like Aaron Rodgers when he go into Chicago and he say, "I own you." We own Philly. You know what I'm saying? We've been owning them cats, man. We own the East. We run the East. Somebody got to take it. We ain't giving it away. So no way in hell I'm gonna take the Eagles in this game because I'm not giving it away. If you take it, then you shake your hand and I'll say, congratulations, you got it. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't getting. I'm taking my Cowboys, man. And I think we get them. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles, so on paper, they look great. You know what I mean? And right now, after 5 games, they look like the champions. We'll see how they look after the 6th game.
Let me ask you this, G. What do you think will be the deciding factor? Like, how do you see it coming down?
You know, it's going to be who freaking takes the ball away. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, this is one thing I will give the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, he doesn't seem like the type of cat that gets rattled. I haven't seen him really get rattled, but I've seen him incapable of making the crucial play also, which is freaking why Tua took his job at freaking Alabama, which is why people have doubted to this point that he could be a good NFL starting quarterback. So he hasn't made that crucial good play to make you be like, he could do it. You know what I'm saying? But I can say I don't remember him making a crucial turnover either. You know
so how does Dallas win? What do they do? Do they win it like on what is the winning play for Dallas?
The winning play is freaking.
It's got to involve Micah Parsons.
No, because the defense is on. Man, my philosophy is you got to score to win. You know what I'm saying? Like defense can do whatever they can do. Micah Parsons, they can pitch a shutout, but you can't win 0-0. So I don't know. And the thing that scares me is Eagles secondary too. Them boys bad. That boy Darius Slay, man.
Yeah, I was about to say you got Trayvon Diggs on one side, but big play Slay. He's still very much like
so how I see it a tight game because I think we will be able to run somewhat against them. Even, you know, I mean, I see the Cowboys barely getting to field goal range around that 30-yard line and kicking the winning field goal at the end. You know, I don't know how it's going to happen though, because I'm not a firm believer in either team. I believe in my defense, but I don't believe in offense. I don't believe the Eagles at all. The Eagles got to show me. So
tight end is going to be the determining factor. You watch.
Dalton Schultz and Dallas Goedert.
Because he's going to get the favorable. Schultz is going to get the matchup.
Yeah,
trying to tell you, you're gonna get the matchup, and he's gonna burn. He's gonna be the guy on offense that burns
the mask is gonna come off everybody. Because hey, what if CeeDee Lamb have freaking 3 catches for 27 yards? Then it's like, all right, you ain't no number one.
But you know the wild horse, Gregory's Gallup.
Yeah,
he said,
Gallup. Gallup is. I'm gonna tell you what, because that's a deep threat.
Yeah.
I don't care how big Slay play, he gonna have to be able to run with the deep ball, because that run game sets up the deep ball.
Yes, that's true. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. The moment of truth. And with that being said, everyone, that was the show for this week. Thank you for joining us. It was a great show. Everyone sign off.
It's your boy Raider Mike, and I'm out. We on the bye this week, so we ain't gotta drink no Maylocks this week, fellas and ladies.
Raider lady signing out, man. Lick those runes, Raiders, and get ready to play. I said it. You're the best 1-4 team ever in NFL history. But no,
Maylocks is on ice though. I got it on ice.
Oh man, this is the young architect, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in like always. Again, man, you're gonna see me coming back here next week. I have the same Raiders hat on, but I'll be talking about fly, Eagles fly.
I think it's gonna be a vulture. It's gonna be a vulture site. Nothing but dead
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
They hit the ground.
You know, I want to thank everybody for joining us too. Remember, like, share, subscribe to the channel. It's Big G, and I'm out. Peace.